Polls have been open for more than 5 hours here in South Florida, but who will be the next governor of Florida is still up in the air.
Yeah, the fight for Florida between Republican incumbent Rick Scott and Democrat Charlie Crist will go down to the wire. Charlie Crist is joining us live this afternoon from Tampa. Governor Crist, good afternoon to you. All the recent polls show that the governor's race is neck and neck, and there's a high probability that the final numbers will be so close that there may be a recount. What is your plan if that happens?
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen. I don't think we need a recount in this race. I think what's important, though, and I appreciate the opportunity to be with you, is to make sure that every voter understands the polls are open until 7 o'clock this evening. If you're in line before 7 o'clock, they have to let you vote, so stay in line. This is a very important election. It's going to affect whether people who are working 2 and 3 jobs elect a governor and Charlie Crist, who believes that we need to raise the minimum wage to $10.10 an hour. That's important so that you can make ends meet. Whether we're going to elect a governor like myself, who believes that women have the right to choose, that we need to have equal pay for women as well. A lot's on the line in this race.
And let's talk about this. You've had some star power out campaigning for you, former President Clinton. We've seen him in recent days. The one person we haven't seen recently is President Obama here in the Sunshine State campaigning for you. His approval ratings have been low. It's been all over the news. Have you purposely avoided being with the president in these last couple of months?
No, in fact, we were honored recently to have the First Lady come and join us down in South Florida, as a matter of fact. So it was great to have Michelle Obama with us. And you're right, we've had President Clinton. He's actually been here 3 times. Hillary Clinton has been down to help us as well, in addition to the Vice President, Joe Biden. So an awful lot of people are really concerned about Florida. As they say, it's Florida, Florida, Florida. This race is important. A lot of people have come in. I'm honored to have all of them here.
And Governor, John Morgan spent millions, John Morgan being your law partner, he spent millions to get an amendment to legalize medical marijuana on the ballot. And some say that this was at least partly to help you win by boosting the Democrats' turnout. Your response to that?
Not really. You know, I do support the amendment. I want to say that. I think that Amendment 2 to have, medical marijuana is something that is an issue of compassion, and I applaud John for doing that. We'll see what the turnout is and if it's motivating younger people. We just don't know for sure. Only one way to find out, and that's to have an election. That's why today is so darn important to everybody. And as I say, just to remind your viewers, polls are open until 7 o'clock tonight, and if you're in line by 7 o'clock, they have to let you vote. Make sure you do it.
Okay, thank you so much, Governor Crist. We will see what the voters decide today. And it is important to mention, we want to let all of you know, we did reach out to Governor Scott for a live interview this morning and this afternoon, but he declined.
He will, however, be at events throughout the day, and we will bring you those here on CBS 4 News.